parents' house. That's where I used to park my big truck. There you can get a clear shot of it without any neighbors' cars parked in front. It's so crowded now that all the neighbors park in front here. This used to be ivy here till a drunk came by here and knocked it all down a while ago. I sure clipped a lot of this ivy. Dad and I clipped it all yesterday, in fact. And the little Toyota truck. Crash, bang. It's got 93,000 miles on it. Still got all kinds of garbage caked up on the steering wheel here. Look at this. Years of garbage accumulated here. There's her Ford van, and that's Vicky's car. We'll get this part later. Here comes old Dad.
Don't get you right.
Why not?
I don't want him.
Huh?
I don't want him.
Okay.
I pressed it once, guess it's going, huh?
You see a little green dot in the bottom of the view?
Yeah.
That means it's recording.
Okay. Oh, by George, it's working. Yeah, God, look at the head on that one.
Yeah. Isn't that fun?
Yeah.
You can see what it's like to be a TV cameraman.
Did you take the old beast?
I got all that. You still running it?
Yeah, sure.
Anyway, back to the tour. Here's the front of the place. More of the front anyway. Here's the other driveway. And all the tall trees, which I've sure trimmed a lot. And we're going to come back later to the front here. Okay. Coming in the back, here's where I used to keep my bicycle. Here's the side doors. Here's Max's old doghouse down there.
Why did you get a beer compressor out?
That's all right. I got enough. I got.
I want you to get this here.
Okay.
Well, you can plug it in. Hear it run. Third horse air compressor. Right now it's showing 50 pounds. Put an air thing in here.
Yeah.
And the cost was for free. I mean, we give it to me.
Very good.
It was a freebie,
Okay.
and it's worth at least $55.
Okay. And somebody didn't want to rewire it, and that's how you got it.
Yeah, the motor was wired wrong.
Okay.
Okay, let's
Nice
go
little
on.
1/3 horse motor, you said.
Yeah.
Okay. Continuing
Small
this
paint
way.
sprayer or whatever.
Yeah.
Very handy to have. So when you want to sell that,
I'll know what to get for it.
yeah.
Now, what's
whatever-
growing here? First of all, wait. First, here's the view of the general back area here.
Tomato plants that didn't produce.
Didn't get a good crop this year, huh?
Not on these, I did on the others.
Oh yeah, you got others on the other side of the yard. I want to get those
Here,
too.
look, Steve.
Yeah.
Is this still around? You know what this is? I got 2 of these.
Yeah.
They're worth. They cost about $60,
Okay.
and it's worth about $10 at the right.
Okay.
Wet back ones.
We don't have to do every little.
No, I want to show you this.
We don't
This
have-
is something to move.
Yeah, we don't have enough tape for every little thing.
Well, can you?
Yeah, I got a shot of it. There's a disc sander. Since you got that in your hands.
Two shears.
Yeah.
One was 35, including a bunch of spring steel, and this one I paid 50 for, and that's worth about $100. So they're both each worth at least $100.
Okay. And how about this sander here that you just pulled out of the way?
I paid $20 for it at the garage sale, and brand new, out of 10, they're going about $175.
Yeah.
It should bring about $60, $80, whatever you can get.
Yeah.
But I only paid 20.
But the thing is, people don't want to pay that kind of money always.
I know. But
And here's another. Oh, here's the horizontal
band.
horizontal bandsaw. Well, we cut many a flex arm, and I cut a lot of poles on that.
Anyway, this isn't too good of machinery. Try and get $50 if you can.
Okay.
There's a bunch
There's
of
all the
grinders.
grinders. I've ground a lot of parts on those.
This arbor, I think it's a ball bearing arbor.
Yeah.
And the motor, that's worth $10. Now there's a 1 horsepower motor I got out of the junkyard because somebody else had fouled it up. And that's a 1 horse high speed motor, that's worth $50. Now here's a little sander.
Here's another. Here's your roll around multiple.
This is dead.
Oh.
This
There's your little sander. Yeah, that's a good, clever arrangement.
belt sander, it cost about $60. They're expensive. And I got at least $50 that are worth $1 a piece. New.
Yeah, I've done a lot of sanding on that thing.
So let's just give you an idea.
Okay, and heading this way, here's the back side where your room is, in there. Okay. Oh, here's your winch too. This thing,
Half ton. Yeah, that's a half. Here's a come along worth $5.
yeah.
There's a half ton.
Well, I'm gonna keep a lot of this stuff when I
well,
inherit
never
it.
that.
There's a lot of this is very valuable. You don't just sell something for $10.
What would
if
you use
can-
it for?
You never know. You may have to haul something or pull something.
All right.
I'm just saying in
I
general,
paid
you
10
know.
for this.
Okay.
The garage sale.
All right.
It's worth a lot more than that.
Okay. Let's
No.
get a general pan of the garage here first.
There's a bunch of junk in here. There's a new weed eater, but I don't want to drag it out.
Yeah, you don't have to drag that stuff out. Here's the wire feed
Can
welder.
you get it in this light?
Yeah, we're doing fine.
A Miller wire feed.
Generally, if you can see it, you can get it with this thing.
Let me get a little bit. And there are 3 bottles goes with this. 1 20-pounder and 1 15-pounder for CO2. Now here's a Tweako nozzle, which is a premium. And
Not too close, so it'll stay in focus. Okay.
I paid $550 for that, including a bottle.
Huh.
The price for new ones, identical to this, is now $1,500.
Wow.
And Bill Straw bought a beat up one, he paid $6 for it.
Yeah, well, Miller makes good stuff, though.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And then you keep it right back here. Here's all your paint and screws and nuts and
Nice
bolts. Okay.
Here's a good fire extinguisher.
Yeah.
It's full. CO2. Now here's an old house valve bender. I turned down 2 times to sell this. Anyway, I have some different radius dies, not too many. I got a 10-inch we made the flex arm for these
Mhm.
stands on.
Oh, I remember working on this too.
And I paid $35 for it, and it's worth at least $150.
Huh, okay.
Or two, because they're expensive now and they're hard to come by.
Okay.
This is junk over here.
That's junk there, okay.
However, now wait a minute before you get away.
I'm glad you know the junk from the non-junk.
Well, sometimes junk. Now, I'll pull out that little welder.
Okay, meanwhile, oh, there's the old buzz box. There's the
Here. You see all of this?
there's your weed eater with a metal plate.
Quite new. It cost around $90, but it's worth all of that. And I put this blade on, and it eats up trees and anything else. But there's a 90 pound. There's a big spool who goes with it and a guard.
Yeah,
That I.
little two-stroke motor there.
Yeah. Very. It's a powerful bugger
Yeah,
and very faithful.
yeah. Well, that's good.
Now, this is just junk.
That's the good old welder. That's what I first started learning to weld on in junior high school.
Now this is an old, one of the original buzz boxes. It's a bird cell. They don't make them anymore, but this is all copper wound.
Uh-huh.
The new ones are aluminum wound.
Uh-huh.
It's 180 amp, and it'll go all day long without any complaining.
Yeah, let me get this side in the sun here. Rotate it that way. There you go. Back it up a little. It's in a shadow. That's fine.
It's a real workhorse.
Oh, yeah.
They're going for about $100 used. I paid $100 for it in 1956.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Since we're on welders, let's go over and look at the Heliarc, the big one. And this is when, before the FCC came in and started regulating the high frequency. This is the old
Right. This is
powerful
this is an
ones.
old Gold Star Miller, and the bottle goes with it.
Uh-huh.
The bottle's $100 worth of bottle there, but it cost me. That goes with it. I paid $1,000 for it without the bottle.
And do you use a helium-argon mix, or do you just use straight
Straight argon.
straight argon? Okay.
And it's got a
Let me
new
get
torch.
Let me get a close-up on all the controls. Front of it here.
It's dirty. Needs to be cleaned
It's all
up.
right. I can get in here like this.
You see
And there's the, oh yeah, here's the amperage and everything.
460 amps. Can you read the amperage?
Oh yeah, got everything there.
Get to the other side where all this wire is for stick welding.
Yeah. You can read all of that. Volts, 460. Amps, 115.
Well,
This-
you got your
And there's your
choice.
high frequency and your power. This thing can tend to cause your electric bill to go up a tad.
Not much. They're not that expensive.
Really?
No. Very. To get the whole.
Well, that sounds like some pretty potent power, but...
Well, if you use it, how often do you use it?
Yeah, here, pull
I've
the,
never-
bring the stinger up here.
Now, here's
Right
the
there.
stinger.
Okay.
Here's the.
Just hold them both next to each other.
Here's the stinger for stick
Hold this
welding.
one sideways.
And here's
hold it.
here's a new torch
Okay,
for
there's,
Heliarc.
there's the, what the tip looks like on it.
Oh, don't go that much.
Oh, I know, but it's just kind of interesting because
Okay.
I thought it was interesting
Here's
in
the
welding
stinger.
school how,
And here's an extra ground. Here are two grounds, an extra cable. But I got all this wire here for stick welding.
Okay. Okay.
For regular, and this is straight polarity, reverse polarity, or AC.
Mm-hmm.
So it's they're in demand.
Yeah.
It should bring at least 1,000.
Yeah, especially the old ones.
Yeah, this has the unlimited high frequency that is no longer legal. In other words, this has high frequency,
Yeah.
which makes it a Eldorado, but the FCC on the newer ones made them cut it way down.
So this is how you get even with that neighbor back there. When the Super Bowl comes on, you just turn that high frequency
Yeah.
on, strike it a few
Well, on
times.
aluminum.
Right when the football's in the air.
Now, here's a homemade cutoff saw. Shall I run it?
Yeah, fire it up for a minute.
The motor came out of a junkyard. Untested, cost me $12. That's a $200 motor. It's a single phase, 2 horsepower motor.
And it goes through metal like butter. Cut something off once, just for the fun of it. Something that you don't need.
And
Boy, that's
I got
fast.
a stack of various grades of cutoff wheels, enough for a long time.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
I remember doing a lot of work on that thing too.
this I have a total investment. The arbor was off from an old junk saw. I think I paid $30 for that years ago. I paid $12.50 for the motor,
Yeah.
and the rest I built. But it's worth at least $150.
Okay.
Here's a vise that was a freebie.
Yeah.
I put a new scroll in it. It's a Wilton vise, which is a good vise.
Yeah. And over here, what do we got? Since we're going that way, let's move this way now.
Just a bunch of
Here's the bench and everything.
hand tools.
Here's a piece of that P38, isn't it? That's the template
Yeah,
that was used on a
template on the
P38 Lightning. Can't see the writing anywhere, but
This is just a bunch
there's
of...
your old big vise too.
This vise, in 1954, I think I paid $15 for it. It opens up to 12 inches,
Yeah.
and it's as good as any hand press, and it's in excellent shape. And I imagine the weight weighs about 100 pounds, but they're hard to come by today.
Yeah.
This would bring at least $50.
Yeah. Okay, here's that template we spoke of earlier. You can see there it says Lockheed P38 main leading edge small, and the date is looks like 4/16/43. So this was part of the construction of a P38 Lightning. For you aviation enthusiasts. Here's all your hand tools up here.
Yeah. Now here's some drill bits. Several boxes of this stuff. And there's quite an assortment here. There's another box over there. This drill press here is very versatile in the respect that it will tilt this way. It's radial, it'll come out here. And about, you can drill a whole piece of wood or something, 3 foot long.
Uh-huh.
And these are
Ice tongs.
ice tongue clamps. There should be worth $3 or $4 a piece for welding. All these hand tools, these various things, is picked up through a long time.
Over the years, yeah.
Over the years, you'd have to do whatever the traffic would bear. It's hard
Yeah.
to sell.
Well, a lot of them keep too, because you need hand tools. Here's your other drill press.
This I've had it since about '78. It's Chinese, and they're going for about $80, $90 now, whatever. I think I paid more than that.
Yeah.
And let's go into here.
Did we get all the welders? Hey, there's my gas mask from the Navy. Let's see. Let's get a general overall view here as we stand in the entrance of the garage.
Here's some.
Here's the
There.
two lathes. Can we,
Yeah,
get more,
get
can we put some more light on in here? Ah, this is good enough. Yeah, put that one on. There we go.
Here's I'd have to shine a light on it. There's
That's all right.
sanders and saber saws, and
Let's look at all the stuff here. Uh-oh. What's all this here? The beer supply, okay.
different drills, sanders, pad sanders.
Soldering irons,
No, there's no siren, but
assorted tools.
sorted tools,
Power
reversible drills, air sander. I got this is a air ratchet. It's American made, and whatever the traffic will bear.
Okay. You want to move over? Here's the table saw.
Here's my carpenter tool.
You what?
Carpenter tool,
Uh-huh.
both of them.
On a rolling.
Steel
box.
boxes.
Yeah.
Now,
You want to go toward the lathes first
No.
and then come back to the milling
No.
machines? Okay.
this is a 110 or 12 volt refrigerator that doesn't work too well.
Yeah.
It'll work under
Oh,
100.
here's your good old, is this a Miller's Falls?
No, this is a
Milwaukee?
skill. That's a skill.
Oh.
Big skill grinder. I
Okay.
paid $20 at
Yeah.
a garage sale. It's worth over 100.
Yeah. Then you got the Miller's Falls and the Milwaukee too. They're elsewhere.
Yeah.
Out there. Okay.
Here's my
Some more sockets and tools for working on cars.
here's an old
Jacobson's.
here's a big 12-inch wood screws.
Yeah. Don't they call it a? I mean Jorgensen plant.
Jorgensen, yeah.
not Jacobson.
These are expensive.
Yeah.
Find somebody who try and get any money out of something else. Now,
It's one of those Three Stooges
here's an
famous
old
props.
antique. This is a Brown and Sharp horizontal mill.
Uh-huh.
for mass production. Very accurate. Table rises and lowers, and I use it for squaring off the legs and the various pieces.
Let me get an angle on the blade here for the fun.
Has a brand new 3/4 horse motor on it.
Yeah.
It's worth over $100. If you might, this might be in junk. And I got 3 or 4 arbors for it.
Okay. And over here is the milling machine, the vertical mill.
Milling machine. I paid, I think, $600 or $800 for it. And I bought collets. I have a set of collets mostly, and a few tooling. This milling vise came with it. With this. Here is worth this great big milling vise. I paid about $50. It's worth about $75 today. And need the handle weld on it, but everything works. It's Chinese, but it's got a riser. Big riser, you can see. In other words, it's
Point to that again. Back here.
This is the machine is put in here. I bought this from a machine shop, and this is a riser to give it another 8 inches height.
I see.
Which is very handy. Most small milling machines don't have that.
Yeah. So what's this worth? What are the 2 mills worth?
That, if you could get it, that you wouldn't get much for this because it's old, unless you find somebody. But the motor's worth money.
Okay, but what about this one here we've been talking about?
This would be worth $600-700 if you could get it with this vise. Not this. Don't let this vise unless you have to.
Yeah.
Now there's an older Delta, American-made, 14-inch bandsaw, and I'm going to put a different motor on. But right now it's geared down. If you can see the back for cutting metal.
Yeah, I've got a lot of working on this saw too.
But I have the original footage to convert it back. The tires are in good shape. It runs good, and it's like I said, it's a 14-inch stroke with a riser.
Yeah.
In other words, normally it would cut 6 inches. This will cut 12 inches high.
Yeah, that is an advantage.
That's something right there. And it's a 14-inch wheel, and it's Delta. Now this was made either right after the war or before the war when they made good stuff. All steel.
That's the size of the motor on it.
Motor's no good, should be changed. Now, here's a overhead saw. You better turn a light on or something.
Yeah, why not?
No, that's all the light I can
Actually,
get.
I've got it fine.
Okay. There's a Sears, an older one, but a good one. It's got a 42 carbide tip blade on it.
This is back when Sears made good stuff. This was made.
Yeah.
Okay.
I used to take this on jobs, and I took the motor off and kept it.
I see. So it wouldn't be.
I mean, and what I'm glad I did because they stole my whole saw.
Didn't you get this from Don McDonald when you
Yeah,
were working at a job and all your tools were stolen?
Yeah,
out
and
of
I had to trade it, buy him a new router.
Huh.
So that left me with 2 motors.
Yeah.
One of them which is on that jointer.
Yeah.
Now
Here's the acetylene welder right here.
That's the 7. These are advertising. Now they go for a couple $100 because I own these bottles. And it's got a brand new acetylene gauge.
Oh, I haven't seen that one.
It almost cost me my life hassling with a guy. How come that's not got pressure?
Oh, you maybe left it on.
No. I had this thing rebuilt, and
Yeah, let me get over there so I can get some pictures.
got an argument
Oh,
with
that's
the guy.
a nice looking one.
I think he switched on me because anyway, I'm getting. You don't have to.
I know, but it's a
Now
nice
here-
looking gauge. Oh, and here's your thing for keeping the flame. That's kind of convenient.
Yes.
And here's the
You leave
torch
this
itself.
pilot light, and as soon as you hang the torch on this, it shuts the gas off. If
Yeah.
and you take that off, and this comes up.
Yeah.
And then you light your torch off of this little flame there. It's a gas saver. I've got lots of rods. Now,
Here's the table saw.
2 table saws here.
Okay.
I'm going to show you this stuff.
Oh,
Here's
look
Russian.
at that.
This I bought in Manila.
Russian participation in Jap war may be imminent. What's the date on that newspaper?
Tuesday, July 24th, 1945.
How neat. Take a close-up of that later.
Here's something you can take with you if you want.
Yeah.
I've had this since 1945. 41, I think.
Mechanics Illustrated in 1941.
Yeah, I want
issue?
to show you something.
A price or something? Okay.
Here we go, back up. What is now Edwards Air Force Base used to be Muroc, or this might be Muroc. This might be at one of the other dry lakes. Launching a ship during the war, probably.
Wow. Hold it up. There you go.
Oh, look, here's the crew. Well, you can look at this another time.
Okay.
This is worth keeping. It's 1941, I think.
Look at those old race cars.
Yeah. I don't know who. I was a charter member of the Southern California Timing Association.
And that later became NHRA?
Yeah.
So I thought it was Glendale Timing Club became NHRA.
No. Glendale Timing Club. No, there never was such a thing.
Oh.
Now this is up at Harper Dry Lake.
Okay.
Now I don't know where my Roadster is in there, but I got another page. Now here's an old sprint car.
Yeah.
And look what he's towing it with it. They're driving it with. That's probably got a 255 miller.
Yeah. And up here, look at all these other cars. Wow.
Oh, that's when you didn't go to the store and buy equipment there to make your car go. You figured it out of your own head.
Yeah.
You put rocker arms out of something else and this and that. And here's Bob Ruffey, 1925 four-cylinder Chevrolet, and he went 140 mile an hour in that thing, and he had to push it to start.
Gee.
Here it is, 1941.
Huh.
Well, I knew him. He was a carpenter, and I didn't see him till 1966. I was doing a big job in Beverly Hills, finished job.
There's a close-up of him.
And he had framed that building. And there he goes. Now he told me that he has a 24 Roadster. He got 140 some cubic inch engine. He got 144 mile an hour.
Wow. How about that?
This is a Krager, I think. He went to.
Okay, my hand's getting real tired. I gotta shut this off for
Okay.
a few minutes. Okay, clarification here. This was, what was the SCTA?
Yeah, Southern California Time Association.
Okay, but that was the Glendale chapter you were in.
No, I was in the Walkers. We had different clubs. I'll show you over here.
You mentioned Glendale something one time.
Well, I got stopped.
No, you mentioned Glendale in the name of some kind of a
Well,
racing
there was
club.
a club that belonged to there called the Sidewinders.
I see.
And I used to go up there and drag with these guys.
Okay.
And he got caught, and I didn't, one of the guys.
Okay.
Now, here we go. That's the part.
I see.
Now, this Ocampi, I know these guys. I still know. We have a once every year. Bob McAfee, I knew him. Bob Ruffey, he's the one who was the carpenter, the Chevrolet Three-Port. At this particular time, he only got 117.
Now, which of your friends wound up the Indianapolis,
I don't think they're on here. There are pictures of Rudy.
or yeah, Rudy was working for A.J. Watson or somebody like that?
Yeah. He was trying to help him. A.J. Watson wasn't the greatest.
Interesting. Anyway, back to the table saw.
I got more of this stuff. You can look at later.
Okay.
But say these things.
Oh, sure, definitely.
And my name's on one of them.
Okay.
So here's some Filipino money. I'll give you this all later.
Filipino money? No kidding.
I got some coins. This is real. Then I got some Japanese occupation money, too.
Do you really?
Yeah. A bunch of stuff. I'll put this stuff in here.
1 peso, Philippines. Look at that.
I'll put this back in the box.
Okay.
Here's my itinerary on the old Bottoms Out. USS Bottoms Out.
You mean the boat tour?
Yeah. However, it should, because after we left the Philippines, we went back to Japan
Yeah.
for a second trip, and that's where I left the ship and took another ship to go home. My own ship went to
Sit it down here.
Singapore and beat me home.
Did it really?
Yeah, well, we had some problems on that ship, and I didn't want to be involved. So when I had a chance to get off,
What kind of ship was it?
troop transport? APA.
Look at that, 12 September 1945. This is like a plan of the day, sort of. Oh, no, it's an itinerary. I see. Look at that. Left San Francisco,
That was sent to me after I got home.
crossed the equator. You got anything from your shellback stuff?
I lost my big thief.
Hey, Espirito Santo. That sounds, Pappy Boyington, wasn't he,
He didn't call it, they called it Espirito something else.
Espirito's
That
Marcos,
didn't
they
exist,
called
yeah,
it.
but there's no such, Espirito was that.
Philippines Islands,
Marine.
Subic Bay. Look at that. Left Philippines. Arrived Hollandia, New Guinea. Manila, Philippines. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Arrived at Tokyo. Passed USS Missouri at 0900. 2nd September. The time the peace terms were being signed, tied up to dock at Yokohama, Tokyo Bay, Japan. Left Tokyo for Guam. Look at that. Changed orders 0400 to go to Loy, Loit, Philippine Islands?
Lady.
Lady Philippine Islands. Wow, how about that?
Now I got another more complete one. I don't know what happened to my my shellback thing. I had a picture on it. Well, that's another story. I don't want to go into right now.
Okay.
I know what happened to it.
Anyway.
I'll put this to one side. I want to show you this saw. Used to have it outside and had to feed it covered. Everything is covered. There are two complete 10-inch series saws. You see here's another table.
Uh-huh.
This I could take on a job. I could take it off in skids and I'd put it on my international and I'd take it off.
Wait a minute, I'm tripping over junk.
And I was doing cabinets and I kept dado heads on one and a carbide trim blade on the
Oh,
other.
I see. There's the
Two complete saws.
yeah, there's the two motors.
Plus
over there.
another top, plus extensions. So I want to break these up, and each one, with dado heads and all that stuff, should be worth $150, $200.
Okay, and there's where one blade would be under there.
Here's the other blade
And
here.
then the other blade. Oh, I see. There's one. Okay.
And there's
here's the
another
other.
saw table over there for extension,
Yeah.
and more extensions on the other side.
Oh, I see. So these two are the main blades, and that's the extension over there.
Yeah. Now,
Okay.
let's look at these.
That's
blades.
about it for the garage. God,
No,
wait a minute,
no,
the
no,
lathes.
no,
We
no,
gotta
no.
do all of that.
Here's a. I had a big job, and they sold me the order. I bought this Davis Wells without the stand on it because I had to have a joiner, and this has no railings because I could by myself. I could jock it up on the tailgate of the truck and load it by myself.
Yeah.
This got a 1-horse motor on it. This is a Davis well. It originally cost in 1963 $130, I think.
What would it cost today?
About
Today's money.
$800.
Wow.
But it's Davis Wells. It's a 5-foot 2-inch bed. All cabinet shops. You see the length of this bed. That makes what makes it a good between
Yeah.
a toy and a real thing.
Yeah.
And the knives have never been out. I've honed them a few times.
Let's see. Let's see those knives.
They've never been out of there.
No kidding.
And
Huh.
kind of unprepared for this. I didn't know that we were going to do this.
Yeah.
Anyway. Let's turn this light on.
Okay.
Here's a lathe that I bought new, built in Taiwan where by slope heads.
Yeah.
However, it is a good lathe,
Okay.
very accurate. And as you can see, it has the two. When you're running on the power, you're not using your threading
Yeah.
cut. You're using this down here. Should I turn it on?
Sure. Let you nothing's in the chuck before you leave. No chuck keys. Okay.
And it has power to the quill.
Let me get on the other side of you. That'll be easier. And I can get the tailstock and everything too.
Let me get this. That's the bed moving.
Yeah.
In and out, power there. This is for threading.
Yeah.
Now, going to thread. No. I think I haven't used it for a long time.
Yeah.
There we go. We're cutting threads.
Yeah.
Now, your table stuff over here.
Yeah. So it's moving at whatever. Move it again. Whatever pitch you set the
Thread for.
threads for. That's how it'll the amount that it moves in.
It has a good compound. It needs to be cleaned up. A good tailstock, and I paid $1,800 for it, brand new. And it's a copy. It's a copy of a Husky,
Yeah.
and there's a lot of tooling goes with it.
Graduations of a thousandth of an inch here.
Yeah. Well, you don't have to write. Everybody knows.
Oh, I know that, but just
Don't wait your film.
okay.
Now back up and I'll show you something.
Okay. We'll walk over this way.
Here's some
Here's the generator.
There's some miscellaneous. Here are some milling machine, 1/4 inch for cutting splines or whatever you want to cut on the old blue mill over there.
Okay, the horizontal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, not much here.
Now this lathe over here, this is the turret lathe for mass production.
Yeah. It's an old Logan.
Okay.
Lots of tooling for it. Let me plug this light in.
Okay. And here's your turret with various multiple chucks on it.
As you come like this,
I'll get the broom out of there.
cut lots of little pieces with this.
Yeah, I remember using this too. I see, and then when you go back, it automatically goes to the next tool
Or
to
you
be
can bring
used.
it like this and spin it by hand if you want.
Uh-huh.
Quite a bit of tooling. It's just naturally sliding. Then there's a tailstock down here that goes with it.
Uh-huh.
Here's a tailstock for it.
Okay.
And it's got a good 1-horse motor. And it's got a
Oh yeah, I remember doing lots of.
and it's got this automatic quick change, 4-position. Also with
So rotate again, so you can go into 4 different positions with
yeah,
that.
4 different tooling.
4 different tools, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, you can put a cut off there and back it up, or you can put another, put this back here, or another one back there.
Uh-huh.
Now all this, there's a 3-jaw chuck goes with it, which is down there.
Okay.
All this, a large tool post, there are, this goes with it for quick setup. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
There's your 3-jaw chuck, and then those are all different tooling setups.
7, wait, what did I say? Where the hell did that come from? Something falling out of there?
I wasn't aimed at that. Okay. Very good.
Yeah, anyway. Now there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. And here's another little tool post holder for on the back end
Yeah.
for production, if you want it.
Oops. Okay.
Now there's one with a big boring bar in it. Now here is a tapping. No, this is, yeah. It's got a clutch. You set it in a 1-inch hole here,
Yeah.
or you can put it in a chuck, and you put a long tap, and it's all equipped for centering, you know.
Yeah.
Center, get dead center there, and as you feed to it, and then you stop feeding it, and it spins free,
Huh.
so it don't tear up.
Yeah.
It's just this is an expensive thing.
Yeah.
Then you reverse it and you back it out.
Yeah.
Now I used to cut those round, make those round bolts,
Yeah.
nuts, for the stands, and I'd put a long tap,
Yeah.
and then I'd cut them off. They'd all fall back in here. You could make round nuts in a hurry.
Yeah.
And there's quite a bit of tooling with it.
The whole idea of this lathe is for time savings and mass
Well, it's a
production.
mass production, but it's old.
Yeah. Let me come around and get the front of it. Let me get in there and get the front of it.
It's tired, but it does a good job.
Oh yeah, I've used it a lot when we were making flex arms.
I bought it when lathes were at a premium. I paid $14 for it. And that would go for $12, $13 if you could get it.
Mhm.
Find somebody needed. But everything today they want for free.
Yeah. Okay, and that's about it for the garage tour then. Here's your floor jack. Here's the motorhome. I haven't done the...
No. Here's two more things that I'm going to sell. You see? Now this compressor, I built myself.
Huh.
I bought it the motor out of a junkyard. It's a 2-horse, single phase, once again, they're premium today, and somebody junked it out, and I paid $12 for each of these. I
Gosh.
paid $22 for this pump, but it had a bad valve. The
Yeah.
guy didn't know what was wrong, so I went up there to Granger and I bought a little flat valve for about $2 to put
Yeah.
in there, and it goes. This is my receiver. This small tank under here is to keep this pump right. But it'll store up in here, and it'll come up. It'll run power tools, and it'll go right on up. So 90 pounds and no sweat, and then it shuts off. I have an electric switch on it, right down here.
120 pounds. Almost 130 pounds.
Now,
it
you
shuts
see
off.
it'll come back on. But I have a large tank here, it's not hooked up now. Now I'll show you this other.
Okay, wait, now explain that again since you couldn't hear it. This large tank over here is what's holding all the air from it.
No, it's closed.
Okay, but you can
Yeah,
hold a lot more air in there.
that ought to be worth 100.
And this one's for spray painting and,
Yeah, but this is another good one right here. I added this is a base, regular paint, and I added an electric switch over here so I can control it. And I temporarily want to show you how it happens. First I'll start up. I just want to stop that air. Now I'll shut the air off so you can see what happens. It's set for high temperature, right? 9 feet right now.
yeah.
But it says us to go over here. Now when there's no load, you see when it reaches this has a,
Oh, it's a clutch.
you know what I usually call it that.
It's a clutch. So now it's turning, but the compressor's not
Pressure's
engaged.
turning. And you got all done by air pressure down here. There aren't any pressure items itself. It's real dirty now.
It's similar to an auto air conditioner where it shuts off.
Yeah. Now this will run air tools.
How about that? That's clever. Well, that saves wear and tear on the motor, right? From
Yeah.
start up and shut down.
Now it's adjustable back here with an overload switch. See, I can go that down and even go up higher. Or I can back this off. 9 watt difference.
That's clever. Okay, now what did this one cost? 65 bucks 15 years ago.
Yeah, you remember when we picked it up?
Huh. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Ruptured it.
That's
And it's worth about 150 right now, or at least.
I remember when you got the big hit arc welder and Westy was with us all trying to unload it and everything. That was heavy. Anyway,
The rest is miscellaneous.
yeah, just miscellaneous.
Here's a big Joe right here. It's
Oh, I haven't seen that one before. Chain driven and everything.
Well, it worked good. Somebody threw it out. The guy said I could have it. It was all rusted. Nothing would work.
Huh.
And I was listening at the mill, way out there, a stupid thing, and I must have ruptured a seal.
Oh, you had to leverage against it then.
Yeah. So I got to put a new seal in. But this would lift clear up to here.
Huh.
All hydraulic with a release here.
Boy, that's nice.
I got to fix it. But that's worth.
And for nothing.
Yeah. But if it were had a new seal in it, it'd be worth about $150.
Huh.
That's all garbage back there.
That's all right.
Oh, I don't want to see this yet. Oh,
This is just my tape. Don't worry about it.
no, there's no house jack. That's the guy I had. I don't know how many tons it was. Right.
Back here. Just looking at this stuff. Here's this old trailer we used to haul stuff to the dump in. Look at the size of all this tree that's grown in here. Look at this. Got an entire tree here from over there.
Here's the stuff to the motorhome too. Jesus, what a terrible condition. Well, I'm working on this now. I'm going to get rid of an awful lot of stuff.
This tree has sure grown. Huh. And that just grew from under the wall there, that tree? It just grew from right under there?
Yeah.
Brother.
Cut it down before it knocks the wall.
Yeah, it could.
It's a nuisance.
Okay.
Look what a mess it makes up on the motor.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway.
Here's the motor home. Let's get a shot of this for the fun of it. You know, you got a window on it. Let's look inside the motor home. I don't have any video of that.
Well, you're gonna have to step. I don't want to put this up.
That's okay.
It's in pitiful shape. Let me get something out of the way.
All right. Okay, let's check out the interior.
Let me hold that for you.
Okay, well I got it. Here's the front 2 chairs.
Well, is it light enough?
Oh, sure.
This is one I built for Ma, and it's came out of a junkyard, out of a Chevrolet, late model Chevrolet, and this slides out
For her feet, and then
And
she can,
today's work getting her in and out. That goes with MS.
yeah. But at
This
least
one's
you're able to do it so she can have a decent view up here, you know.
Oh yeah, because she can't.
If you couldn't do any of this, you'd be stuck in the back. Look at it that way.
This is just kind of extra support.
Yeah,
Tossing my fingers almost one day.
it did.
Don't you remember I showed you?
Oh yeah, I saw your finger all black and blue. Well, that is clever.
Now, this also reclines. The other one, the original seat, which I still have. Now this has it'll go way back because I used a extra. There's 2 slots, so it'll go way back to here.
Okay. You don't have to
Back
mess
and
with
forth. This leans way back,
Uh-huh.
and she can look out. And
it. That's pretty clever. Then back here.
this is look. I'll show you something. Yeah, show how she is to
Wait,
get
let
in.
me just get a general view of the interior here.
It's a terrible mess right
That's okay. Here's the ice. This is the Italian refrigerator.
now. That's a good one too.
Your isoboxa.
The air conditioner up here. Got a good air, top air.
Air conditioner up there. Okay. Here's the clothes closet.
A lot of closet space. Here's Mom's walker she never uses. And I kept spare water there for drinking.
Huh. Okay.
Lots of storage space.
And then here's the
Beds are a mess, but I
beds back
remodeled
here.
the whole thing in here.
So that
those
Ma
are
can,
those are spring mattresses.
Here's your
And it
old-
had a huge table that I took out and put that in. And
Here's
that
all
was
Ma's grab rail type thing, so she can.
or grab rails
navigate.
all over. You can see. Here's one here.
Yeah. Oh,
Here.
I see. Yeah.
And don't get the catch thing. Inside your 2 of them.
Okay. And there's the.
More
Oh,
grab
I see
rails.
more grab rails, and here's the shower thing, and the mirror and everything. Wait a minute. Keep it open. And then there's the bathroom. Okay.
Another grab rail here.
Mhm.
Another here, another here.
Yeah.
Now when she gets in, it's a hell of a job. This is a gazenta. This goes into this.
That's a gazinta. Okay. That goes into there.
And she can hang on to that coming up. Here's another grab rail here. And we don't know what to do. I put this temporarily. And up there's this bunk comes down. And this is a very comfortable bunk. Also, I keep my shotgun up here.
That's good.
Loaded.
So that's your. That's so she can hang on to that. Yeah.
And when, that shotgun is for cans.
I see.
Strictly
Cans?
for cans.
Cans? Oh, you go out and shoot cans.
Yeah, Africans, Mexicans, and Puerto Ricans.
I see.
Don't see.
Don't worry, that's your trademark saying that. That's kind of cute. Anyway, it's got
Then there's a set of stairs.
front air conditioner too, which is nice.
Yeah.
And
Oh, geez, I left this in. This is a battery tester.
yeah, I got one of those Radio Shack battery testers.
Oh,
It's 17.5 inches wheels on this, which is why it's so high off the ground. But that's
but they only
kinda
hold
good.
55 pounds of air, which makes them better than the other, because the
Huh.
others take 65.
huh.
Now this generator had
That's a big generator too.
4K, 33.5 amp, 3338. I don't know if it's going to start or not.
Got a car battery to start it too, Huh. instead of off the actual main battery.
Sounds like a little low to me.
Yeah, it's a lot low. You have to choke it or anything?
Here's the choke. Some. Yeah, I have to start
No.
the engine.
Yeah, that's all right.
But it's an old Kohler, big and heavy, but it go all day long. Only
Because it turns so slow,
Yeah.
very low wear and tear on it. That's good. Okay.
I'm gonna start that engine. Start that.
Okay. I'm going to get a little more back here then. Here's where my other trailer used to be. Still got my TV antenna, I see. It's a nice motorhome. What's the matter with it? It won't start?
It needs a carburetor overhaul.
Oh.
Sometimes it'll sit for a week and it'll start right up, and sometimes it won't.
We're gonna try and start this thing. I can hear it. I can hear it cranking. No, it's still cranking slow. It's still cranking real slow. That's the motor.
See all those wires coming on here?
Yeah.
Here's the battery separator. I mean the
Move off to the side once. Let me. So what size motor is in this thing?
360.
Okay.
Not enough.
It isn't?
That's why they put a Chevrolet rear end in it to get a low geared. It's real low geared.
I see.
Yeah, which is positive one? I can't tell them.
Would be the one, the red one, or also
Oh, yeah,
the largest
here it is.
post. Yeah.
I'll put my. What's humming?
My
Oh, sure.
camera. Okay.
Right there. Well, what time is it
At Lancaster, yeah, it's about 12:50, 1 o'clock now. So I gotta head out there after a while. Okay, now I'm gonna finish the other side here. There's the barbecues, the freezer. Here's where I used to live, the apartment, which is also the laundry room. The refrigerator and the washer and dryer. And here's an example of good old American technology built back in the 30s. This old Westinghouse refrigerator here looks gnarly. It's extremely cold in here, and the setting is on economy because the manufacturer says that you have to go through a break-in period and it'll be real cold until it breaks in. And since it's still in the break-in period for the last 40 years, it's extremely cold. Of course, this was made before computer design, and therefore everything was made good and tough. So it may be another 20 years before the break-in period is finished on that thing. There's the enlarger. Here's all the water Dad's storing for the big earthquake, which is a wise idea. And I used to live here. Of course, it wasn't quite this shabby. When I lived here, it was a little bit more organized than this, not much. That was the bed there. View of the pool and everything out here from the window. Okay. Let's go out this way. In the oven. And of course there's the enclosed patio and Mom's kiln room in there. We'll come back to that later. Here's the pool. It's 20 feet by 40 feet, 9.5 feet deep in the middle, in the deep end. The filter and the heater. 80 degrees today. Here's the shallow end, refrigerator and beds. Here's the outside shower, which is really a delight to have out here in the summertime. That's the pool sweep. That thing automatically runs around and cleans the pool. Those snakes move around on the bottom. Well, I sure clipped this ivy a lot too. Oh, look at this looking spider web here. Look at the size of that spider. He's huge. Look at him go. What an interesting looking web he's got here. Anyway, that is a huge spider. Here's a view from the back area. Back here, Dad's growing more tomatoes. See if we can see any ripe ones. Oh, here's some green ones that are starting to come up. Got quite a garden back here. This wasn't here the last time I was here. What do we got back here? More junk. And Sanford and Son think they got a big junkyard, huh? You can make a TV show about this place. There's more junk in there. We won't go in and look at it though. Now we're going to shut the camera off and go into the house from the front door. Oh, he's got the generator running. Let's go see how he's doing. Did you get it running?
Yeah. I'm gonna put the charger on anyway.
Oh, you just jump-started it, huh? Oh, good.
You just got a slow generator. You charge the battery off the generator. There's a slow going down.
Yeah, yeah.
Or it's cheaper to run off the one of the main reasons I bought it, because it had a good generator.
Yeah. Now, here we are back in the front yard. And we're going to go in the house. He's putting on a new porch slowly in his spare time. I mean a new porch roof. Let's see what else we got here. Let's go on inside. Okay. Ready for an inside tour. Oh, there's Ma. Hi, Ma.
Hi.
I'm gonna do an inside tour now.
Okay.
Dad just showed us the entire, every tool that known to man is out there, and we got a tour of it all.
You might be glad to have us someday.
Yeah, I'll have to turn the lights on maybe. Okay, we had to stop and turn the lights on so we'll get a decent view here. First, we're gonna start in Dad's room because he's not in there right now. Yeah, we'll start from Dad's room and work our way this way. Here's the kitchen. Get all this in a little bit. This was originally my room when I lived here. My first years of life. The bookcase and everything. Hi, Punky. Oh, he's still too scared of me. Dad's bed. Here's the door and everything. Here's the view from the bed. When I'd wake up when I was a little guy, this is what I'd see. This is my room. I don't know how well this will come out, but anyway, this is the view out the back. And here'd be the view of the room from the back here. Used to remember doing all my homework right here, this desk. Now we'll proceed into the kitchen. Here's the pantry. Overall view. The view out the kitchen window. All the sort of junk and tools and things. Refrigerator and oven. Now here we are. Here, let's get a close-up of this beautiful lamp here. There's an elephant. Another pot. Grab this annoying strap so it won't clink and clank all the time. There's the stereo. Yeah, and your plants and some of your pots that you made.
Yeah. And another swan.
And here's some more of your pots up here.
I
And your,
think the highlights of pagoda.
yeah, the highlight is the pagoda, definitely. Let's turn it on. Okay. That is a nice looking pagoda you made, Ma. Very nice looking.
I also made one for Philip.
You did?
And I wired it all myself too.
That's good. Here's another lamp you made. Let's turn this on. Beautiful lamp of a seahorse. Those are the two cats that Perry gave you, I'll bet.
Yeah.
For your birthday or something. Moving in here, here's some more pots you made. And a toadstool. And of course, now that your kiln is officially sold,
Yeah.
you won't be making much more.
I was
That's
gonna
all
say, in my bedroom, if you wanna go in there, there's a huge pineapple right over there, kind of in back of the television.
Okay,
Make me fun to get that.
okay.
Okay.
And here's the globe I gave you for your birthday.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Another toadstool. And here's the organ. Let's do a close-up on the organ. This Gull Branson.
And I made that elephant on the organ.
You did?
Also that little tree that's lighted, fruit tree.
Trying to focus on some of these keys here. Anyway, yeah, you made that.
The little lion, the turtle, the elephant, and that fruit tree.
That lion, yeah.
But anyway,
And here's your rain lamp.
Yeah.
Here's some more stuff you did.
Yeah.
And another mushroom. And then looking back this way, there's all the junk I brought along for this visit. Your chair.
Both my chairs, you know, that ain't so bad.
And here's your fountain. And a swan you made. And here's your motto, the little frog on it. Ever since I gave up hope, I feel better. Kind of a strange motto, but whatever. Another seahorse lamp. And a whole bunch more nice, beautiful, big pots. And swans.
I'll say, did you get a little plant on the table in the sunroom?
Oh yeah, we're gonna go out there pretty soon. And there's your hang in there baby cat photo. I don't know how much of this will come out. It's kind of dark, but that's okay. It might come out. Here's your bedroom. And all your cats. Your TV. Your bed and more cat posters. Your dresser and your refrigerator. And a turtle and a couple of owls. They look beautiful. And that's what Phyllis gave you from Egypt. More cat photos. Okay. There's your VCR and your radio and everything. And the bathroom's in this way. Just do a quick tour here. Of course, there's a cat picture there. Okay. There's the old dog door that Max used to use. Another cat photo. Say, do you have enough cat photos in this house?
Well,
You're not sure? You better add a few more.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I will.
I think we got an overall view of this part of the living room. Sometimes you tend to get all the details and not the overall picture when you're doing this, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
So the first thing I do when I go into a room is to, if I can remember, is to do an overall pan of it.
Yeah.
Here comes a whole bunch more ceramics. Here's the sun porch out here, where we usually put guests, should anybody desire to visit here and spend the evening. Okay, that would be Dad's room or my room in there.
You know the pot that I
Oh yeah, we're gonna do that. And here's your ceramic room. Here. We got this earlier from when Vicki and I first arrived, so we don't really need to repeat much of this. It's already on the tape, but just as a tour we'll do it. Look at this, a skull. How nice. Is that right? Is that right? Here's the kiln which has been sold for $325. This is where all these wonderful ceramics were made and cooked right in here. There's all the temperature devices. Okay, and that just about completes the tour. The garage that way, of course. This is clever. Dad arranged. You open the door, and there's a weight on a pulley that goes up, so that when Ma goes in and out, and the weight goes down on the pulley and closes the door. And that's it.
I'm gonna play a song. I hope I can do it. And it's one goes back to about 1940. I know you'll know it. And which I think is where a lot of the good music is. So anyway, I'm gonna play the introduction and then get into the regular theme. I'll do the best I can considering I'm operating really with one hand and one foot. But that's basic.
That's okay.
That's basically it.
Like you said, your left hand is not doing too good.
My left hand is numb to the point where I really can't.
But I could see that you could explain that about adding the seventh and...
Well, for instance, what I do now, most all my music is you saw me do, in order for it to sound right, instead of playing, instead of just doing that, I do. Put this one seventh here, and carry the ninth on front here. In that way it sounds.
Well, I give you a lot of credit for figuring that out.
Here's because
I see.
I have to do it that
Yeah.
way. But anyway, that's how I tried to get some, so that somebody wouldn't get disgusted with me.
Well, I give you credit for improvising, because to think that you can do that you know enough about music to figure that out.
Yeah, I
To
know.
you be able to use that one finger on your left hand to still
Yeah,
make it harmonious.
Yeah.
Well, that's the mark of an expert then, to be able to
Well,
play.
something. Well, I wanted to say that, you know, the organ also has chimes on it. And I would like you to hear them.
Okay.
Let's see. I'll play bells. Bells or St. Mary's. What's the song like Big Ben?
It does.
Now, I'm just going to play a little bit of an excerpt from the song. I lost it.
Oh,
It's Malagueña.
okay.
And, but anyway, I'm going to show you just a little bit how really dynamic it is. But I really lost it.
Uh-huh.
Here's another one that I've lost. And so forth.
But
And
you
here-
can't play that song anymore.
Not in its entirety.
Oh.
Here's another one I lost due to the fact that my left hand's out of
Yeah.
commission. Here's another one. Leave this one. I try to keep up the best I can.
Yeah, you do pretty good. It's too bad I didn't have this camera a year ago before your left hand
if
went
it had
out.
a year ago, I could have used my left hand. However, I'm still plugging along.
Yeah, and it sure sounds good, so.
Here's one of my old favorites. I'm doing the same thing there, spreading the notes. Here's another old favorite. Go back up, 1940, 1930. I know you'll know it. all the way through. I try to play the organ. I love it every day.
That's good. You do real good, Mom.
About, if I can hold up 15 minutes. See, the trick is I have to be able to save enough energy to get in that chair because one time I went to try to get down, I was out of energy. I'd spun it on the keyboard, fell flat neck there.
Oh, gosh.
But I got up.
Can you play Ebb Tide?
Not perfect, but I haven't played it for a while, but that's my idea, anyway.
Okay. Let's see. What else can we think of?
Well, I can think of, well, I like to play one of Donald's favorites.
Oh, you're gonna play one of Donald's favorites. All right.
I don't know what the name
Oh,
is.
young feller.
have time for one more?
We sure do.
Well, here's one I
Got time for a lot more, whatever
I
you can.
think I can do this one a little bit better than I've done the others.
Okay.
Anyway, this one's gonna go back to about 1930. I think with the ocean. I'm going to light out first. Well, that's probably enough of me.
Boy, you know, I forgot to shut that fountain off before we started.
That's okay.
It sounded like you're playing next to a waterfall.
That's all right, good. I can remember years ago going down to Clifton's cafeteria just to hear the organ because I could hear the waterfall.
Yeah, it's kind of unique. You know what, Ma? When I was up in at the state fair up there, they had this big band up there,
Yeah.
and they played two of your favorites. They played "In the Mood" and "The A Train."
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they play loud. this one. Yeah, I think this is one they played. See. They played a lot of them in the 40s. See, I had the greatest dream, that's all in chorus. And then another one that played was September song. There's so many.
Well, I give you a lot of credit for being able to use your crippled left hand
Yeah.
in pace with your right hand to
Yeah,
harmonize it.
yeah. I'll finish it off with one song that Liberal she always did that I just love.
Okay.
I haven't played it for so long, so I'll probably be making from the
Well, that's okay. We allow you 3 hours per song here, so we're
Well,
liberal.
3 years. But this is one that he played. I heard him play in Las Vegas. I never did hear a thing of them.
Okay.
Doesn't that sound like a harp?
Yeah.
enjoyed it.
Well, that was great. Oh, how much do I owe you? What's the admission price? Was,
Well-
was this the $5 or the $10 concert?
I don't know.
I should have found out before I,
You should have, I guess. But when it's given by handicapped people, I think it's nothing, zero.
Oh, gosh, you did real good.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
That's all, folks. Oh, I put your chair too far out of the way, maybe.
Oh, I'm surprised I did on the
Yeah.
video.
Well, we're gonna send you a copy of it,
Really? Good.
and
Okay. Don't hurry, but whenever you're ready. Oh, this is just miles. I do these things. They have to do dozens of times.
oh, sure, and they double and triple track stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas this is just a one-shot deal.
Yep. That's okay. Let's have some of your blueberry pie now.
Okay. Now I'll let you cut this up. Would you like some juice with it?
Sure.
No, I don't do that in front of strangers.
He doesn't want a SWAT paws.
No.
I'll get a minute.
I got him. I'm filming him.
No, that's what pot, punk. Come on.
Let me switch. Ah.
Doodles. That's what pot. There you go. Look at this. There you go.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, he likes that. Now
He's
we're
a big
swat pot.
cat.
Come on, let's swat.
Turn him this way. Turn him this way. Okay.
Come on.
SWAT paws.
Come on. Come on, Doodle. Oh, he doesn't want to swat pot. He's a big boy. Big baby.
Pull away from front of the camera. Pull away.
Not too close though, because I gotta.
What a dead cat.
Golly, he's big.
Do it the other way when you have him show him how tall he is. That way.
He doesn't like that. Come on, try and SWAT paws now.
Come on.
Well, well, fine.
Come on, swat paws. He loves it and he bites my hand.
There he goes.
Need some else.
This is Andy Lamb's house on the corner of Mason and Strathern. The address is 8001 Mason. We're going to do a little tour of the place here. In the front, view of the living room. Okay.
I know. I want you to.
View of the bedroom.
Well, not with me. Stupid ass. I want you to show me something on this computer.
Okay.
All right.
First, let me get a tour because we don't have a lot of tape left. We're just going to get the rooms right now. Okay.
Junk house.
Here's your computer. You might want to mention what all this is for insurance purposes if it gets ripped off.
It's a Dandy 1000.
A Tandy 1000, okay.
3000.
Tandy 3000, and there's your printer. And there's your disk drives over there. Okay. That's all the insurance company will need. What else of value you got in here? Let's see what else is in here. Here's your bedroom. All your vitamins, golly.
I have to take a lot of vitamins.
So do I now. I take a lot of vitamins. You got a light we can turn on in here?
Pull the string.
Okay, that's better, yeah. So this is a 3-bedroom house? Yeah. Okay. Nice picture, too. What you got in here? Bathroom in here. Okay. Okay, now. And bathroom in here. Yeah, so you'll look at this years from now and say, hey, that's when I lived in Smog Angeles. That was my house.
Right, there's a computer on the floor.
There's your rock
NXT.
wall. Kitchen. View out the back. Okay, now let's go this way. Into this room. Your den, dining area, whatever you want to call it. It's too bad that TV's not wider, like, you know, movie or like
Wide angle.
theaters, because it's
You need
kind
a
of,
wide angle lens for it so you can cover an area.
yeah, because otherwise you just got to kind of sweep and then do the best you can. Looking this way toward the door. And then here's your den. This used to be a garage, right? With the split level here?
No.
Okay.
Back porch that they had in the olden days.
Okay.
It's been enclosed.
Okay. Here's where all your VCRs used to be.
Right.
There's your propeller clock.
What time do you have to leave? Quarter till 3?
3 o'clock. Okay, now we'll do the outside. Okay, head on out the back door here. It's the garage, your boat.
You can ride that river and
Hmm?
everything. Ride that river and everything.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's a lot of boats smaller than that that are riding in the river. Okay. Well, you sure got a lot of projects going on. All right, here, let me get in there ahead of you. Here's the garage. Things are interesting. You got to kind of point them completely at dark things and not get any light stuff at all, because what happens is it fools the light meter and it'll expose for the light. But that's why it has a backlight switch on it, which allows you to compensate for that kind of exposure. Yeah, I just noticed something. You got a hydraulic lift put in here.
Yeah.
That wasn't here the last time I was here.
I think it was here. You just probably never noticed it.
No, because I remember you were mentioning you were gonna put one in. And then you did.
Well, it is.
Okay. Got anything philosophical to add to this?
No.
Okay. Here's your drill press and your press and your lathe. You want that stuff for insurance purposes. And this is an 88?
88 Hurley.
Huh. That you're building now?
Right.
And what's this one here?
An 84 E65 Magnum. Honda.
Okay.
That's my dirt bike.
That's what you go mud mopping in, huh?
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Take it. Don't take me.
It's okay, the lenses are under warranty.
You're breaking. Stupid ass. Take the toolboxes.
Okay. Can I take everything?
Yeah.
I'll just take it all with me.
Take it. Drawers, tools.
Okay. You got a lot of stuff here. And just in case it gets ripped off when you're up there, it is. All these tools. I'm sure an expert appraiser could just, from the fact of what little we're showing here, would be able to establish the value. A lot of wrenches. A lot of tools.
Go down.
Well, you got some here. These are worth things. Pliers and channel locks. All cost money. A lot more open-end wrenches.
That's American stuff.
Okay.
All air tools.
Okay. You know, this could be a good business to go around videotaping things in people's homes and doing. Oh, another whole box of tools. Got a lot in here too.
Yeah.
These are screwdrivers and things. Got to go kind of quickly because of battery will shut down very shortly. You got a lot here. You got quite a bit of valuable stuff here. And you come around the corner. Dick and Sue Fisher live down that way. And there's where the Matthews used to live. And the Stagg Street cul-de-sac. And there's the Homer's house. Of course, I have to get Sunnybrae School. Still remember when I was just 5 years old. 5 years old, going through that very gate there. There's McNulty, where Larry and Monica live, right down there. Don't quite have time to go down there right now. Here's more of Sunnybrae, of course. Here's the front of the school. Here's where Glen Ash lives, or used to live. And there's where Idrea Harris used to live, right there. And there's First Baptist Church of Canoga Park. Here's another view of it. That's where their school was. And look at all this that's gone up across the street here, a whole complex. Used to be a vacant field. This is from inside the back parking lot. The swimming pool's back that way. Okay, Vicki, this
Hello.
is, hello.
This is 22148 Avenue San Luis,
Uh-huh.
and they're fixing it up to sell it. My grandparents have lived here for years and years. So they're fixing it up to sell it, and he's going to start a new life. So why don't we take a walk up and
Well, let's do
check
that.
out the house?
All right. Just like a travelogue.
This is
Up the road we go. Boy, this is a steep incline, too.
very.
I guess going the other way would be a steep downcline.
Now you're going to pan the outside of the house.
Sure. Do they know that a camcorder is going to be stuck in their face? Uh-huh. Okay. All right. Should we just go right in and do it this way?
Okay, this is the mess.
This is the mess, okay. Here's the main living room.
Managing clock by Tim Stallworth, but that is it. The clock runs out. And so the Trojans with a dramatic comeback drive. They go
And here comes your
91
grandpa
yards.
walking
Here
down
comes
the
your
hall.
grandfather.
And then the two-
Hello. This is what you call an invasion of your privacy. An impromptu invasion.
We're making a little tape of the house, and
I'll shake your hand, but my hand's busy right now.
it's my grandfather George and my uncle, Uncle Guy. This is Steve.
All right. How you doing, Steve? Tell you what, why don't we do, okay. Going down the hallway. Here's one bedroom. Just like that? Okay. Here's a service porch. Okay.
And don't go in there.
Don't go in there, okay. That must be a bathroom in there. Okay.
This is the third bedroom.
Okay, the
This is
third
my Aunt
bedroom.
Jerry.
Hello, pleased to meet you. This is what you call impromptu videos.
And these
Regular-
are the brand new blinds.
A regular invasion of your privacy. Unauthorized.
Okay, let's go outside.
Okay. How about, you want to get the kitchen?
Sure.
Sure, why not?
Walk to the left.
Why not? Here's the kitchen. Oh, and here's the, you want to get a view out the backyard?
Yeah.
Dining room and a view of the living room from the dining room.
This one and this one in your room.
This is the fast tour.
That's your room.
Some of these videos you need Dramamine.
This one in your room.
This is the wall.
Oh, neat. What a neat
that
little
Uncle Guy put up.
bird feeder. They're a hummingbird feeder.
Yeah, it's a four step.
Uh-huh. A little waterfall being built there. Very nice.
Uncle Guy, I think, also built that too.
Uh-huh. Let's get a general view of the whole. Oh, there's like a
back-
hillside up here. How
That
nice.
the property goes up to that big tree,
Okay.
the big one right there.
Okay. Very nice.
Now this house didn't used to be here. They built up to
Okay, wait a minute. I'm panning the back here. Okay, what were you saying?
this. This didn't used to be here because that wall was there,
Okay.
but the house, you know, the next door neighbor's property comes up to that point.
Okay.
Okay.
Very good. And that's it. And then here's the view back down the. View of the neighbor's house. And here's what it looks like from the front. Take a view out here. That is a steep driveway. There goes a police helicopter looking for somebody. Because this is Smog Angeles, so that's to be expected. And there's the neighbor's place. Now we're going to head out to Lancaster to go see Larry and Sherry. This is a shot from, we're on Ventura Boulevard, are we, I think?
Yes. And the high school's coming out to the right.
The high school is coming up.
Kathy's and
Oh, there's the brewery way over there.
Taft High is off to your right. Just getting a shot of that.
Straps on.
Taft High.
Okay. Yep. Taft High School. So that's where you went to high school, huh, Vicki? You and Sherry both, you said?
No, Kathy.
You and Kathy, okay. What's their sign say up there for curiosity? Football! Wow, this area's sure grown. On the 405 north, heading up to Lancaster. There's a plane departing out of Van Nuys. The smog accumulated on these freeway signs. It's so bad. Doing good. I used to work right off to our right. Right over there. Right out in that area. At Home Savings. Dick Brake used to live right out that way. He used to take the Roscoe Boulevard off-ramp to go out there. And there's the brewery out there. There's a little plane gonna make its downwind turn. I've been over this landing pattern many times. In fact, you have too. Enter in the city. There's a welcome sign.
14.
Sacramento. We're on our way. Out of the valley. It's been fun, but we're glad to get out of here.
Now let's film the highway
There's the
patrol.
CHP, yep.
Pull somebody over.
Really?
I wonder if it's gonna pull.
Oh no.
Do you want me to be in another lane?
Not yet. Fine.
Film around this little blue car that's swerving.
Okay, now we're coming up on that area where during the Sylmar earthquake, one of these overpasses fell over. I think it's that one right across there.
Yeah, I think so.
I think it's that one there that fell on a guy.
A white truck, I remember.
Yeah, I remember having a slide of it, but it's one of those too. In 1971, and it fell down. And look, it's still single column. They don't have the sense to make them double column in here. They didn't learn from their mistake. Well, here we are on Highway 14 northbound. I don't remember the name of this actual valley that we're going into. But anyway, Sierra Highway turn off right there. Rick and I used to come out here all the time. There's a little green Camaro. Stephen was this little baby.